Yes. Good morning, friends. Now in quadrilateral, the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. The diagonals plural. So we have two diagonals. So this is the parallelogram A, B, C, D. The diagonals of a parallelogram. So now we draw two diagonals. These two diagonals intersect at E. So what we want to prove, the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So we want to say these two bisect each other. That is, E is the midpoint of both diagonals. So this EB congruent ED and AB congruent to EC. So we have to prove this way. So what is given? Given, say quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. It's a parallelogram. And diagonals, we say first intersect. Diagonals AC and BD intersect at E. To prove first thing, AE segment AE is congruent to segment CE and segment BE congruent to segment DE. Yes. So now these are the two things we have to prove this. So here already we have these diagonals are joined. So now we take two triangles. Prove. So now first we have to take the triangle AEB. In triangle AEB and triangles AEB, triangle CEB. So these two triangles, EAB, this angle, this EAB and this EAB, ECD, these two angles are congruent. Angle EAB congruent, ECD. Why ECD? This is because these two are parallel. It's a parallelogram. These two are parallel, so alternative angles. It's a pair of alternative angles. This is pair of alternative angles. Why alternative angles congruent? Because the sides are parallel. The sides are parallel. AB parallel CD. AB parallel CD. So this is the reason. Next one. Same way. Yes. Next one. This sides AB and CD are congruent, we say. Segment AB is congruent segment CD. Why this is? Because opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. Opposite sides are parallel. Because this is a parallelogram. So opposites are parallel and congruent also. Since this is parallel, therefore these two angles are congruent. Now these two congruent we say AB and CD. Same way this angle, this single dot, this angle, this also we say congruent because these two sides are parallel. This is a transversal. Yes. Angle EBA. Angle EBA is congruent. Angle EBA congruent. EBC. Pair of pair of alternative angles. Pair of alternative angles. Therefore, now we say this is angle, this is side, this is angle. By SA by angle side angle test. This is angle side and ASA test. These two triangle AEB is congruent triangle CED. So these two triangles are now congruent because of this ASA test. So after proving this, what we have to say now, these two triangles, so we have to say diagonals bisect each other. That is, E is midpoint of AC. Therefore, segment AE is congruent segment BC. So now these two triangles, the side opposite to the dot. Here the side opposite to this dot is this side here. AE and EC congruent because corresponding sides are congruent triangles. Same way, BE congruent DE. BE is the side opposite to this arc. Side opposite to this arc is DE. So these two are congruent. The same reason, corresponding sides are congruent triangles. Therefore, if AE segment EC congruent means AE equal to EC and BE equal to DE. Therefore, E is midpoint of AC and BD. Therefore, diagonal bisect each other. AC and BD bisect each other. Yes, very simple proof. Yes, easy to understand. No, yes. Just imagine quadrilateral. So from this figure only you can write all the things. First you understand the figure. The figure is parallelogram. You draw two diagonals. Diagonals intersect first. Intersect means these two AB and AC and BD cut each other. We want to say this E is midpoint. That means here these two segments congruent, here these two segments congruent. So that is true proof. So now this triangle, these two triangles AB and CD congruent because opposite sides of parallelogram are congruent. Therefore, these long sides AB and CD congruent. That is this one. And these two are parallel. That's why this angle EAB congruent to ECD. EAB congruent to ECD. Same way EBA congruent to EDC. Yes, that's why. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent by ASA test. These two triangles are congruent. If you write once you finish the triangle congruent, then you have to say the corresponding sides. What are the corresponding sides? These two triangles, these two sides. For here, this side is congruent here, and this is congruent here. These two sides is this side is opposite to single the dot. Here the dot, here opposite this one. So BE congruent to CE. Same way BE congruent to DE. If these two are congruent, the segment is the measure of this each segment is same. AE, EC equal, BE, DE equal. Therefore, E is midpoint of both the diagonals. So diagonal bisect each other. Yes. Now this one quadrilateral is a parallelogram. We have to prove quadrilateral given ABCD is a quadrilateral. We have to prove that quadrilateral is parallelogram. The condition is given. That is, the diagonals bisect each other. This is quadrilateral A, B, C, D. The diagonals bisect each other. That is, these two diagonals AC and BD bisect. That is, E is midpoint of both the diagonals. These two equal AE and ECE. The same way DE and EB. This is equal. Yes. Now we got to prove this quadrilateral is parallelogram. Yes. What is given in quadrilateral A, B, C, D, the diagonals AC and BD bisect each other. Bisect each other. That is, segment AE is congruent to segment CE, and segment BD is congruent to segment DE. So these two congruent. Yes. To prove quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. It's a parallelogram. Yes. Proof. Easy to remember. Quadrilateral. We have to prove a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. This is we got to prove. To prove this is it's a parallelogram. Given is this quadrilateral, the diagonals bisect each other. This quadrilateral ABCD. ABCD is a quadrilateral. This quadrilateral diagonals bisect each other. That is, E is midpoint of both the diagonals. Then this type of quadrilateral is we have to prove parallelogram. Yes. So now we consider two set of triangles, two pair of triangles. One that is in triangle AEB and triangle AEB, CED, triangle CED. This is one, and triangle AED, in triangle AED, CED, and triangle CEB. Yes. This one is enough. This we say similarly we can prove that one we can say. So now these two triangles we take it. This is 1 and this is 2. AEB and CED. What are the congruent parts here? AECE congruent. Segment AE congruent segment CE, and this angle congruent, vertically opposite angles. AEB, angle AEB congruent, angle AEB congruent, angle CED, vertically opposite angles, vertically opposite angle. This is given. Same way, BE congruent DE, BE congruent DE. This also given. So this is side, this is angle, and this is side. Side angle side test. Side angle side test by side angle side test triangle AEB is congruent to triangle CED. Yeah. So now here for this triangle 3 and 4 AED and CEB. Here is also AE congruent EC already here. AE congruent CE and BE congruent DE. Are we right? AE congruent CE given these two angles, vertical opposite angle AED, congruent CEB, vertically opposite angles are congruent. Next, DE is congruent DE. This also given. Same test, S test, AS test, triangle AED, congruent triangle CEB. Yes. So now here is these two triangle congruent, 1 and 2 congruent, here 3 and 4 congruent. If 1 and 2 congruent, what will happen? If this 1 and 2 congruent, this angle are congruent, this single dot CACT, corresponding angles are congruent triangle, that is angle EAB, congruent, angle EAB congruent, ECD congruent, corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Yes, that is single dot EAB congruent ECD. If these two angles are congruent, this is a pair of alternate angles. Pair of alternate angles are congruent. This is either we can say parallel or we can say congruent. Congruent means CACT. We say segment AB is congruent segment CD. CSCT. Once these two triangles are congruent, we have this pair of angles are congruent, alternate angles are congruent, that is CACT, and at the same time these two sides are congruent. Yes. Same way now we come here. If AED, these two triangles, CEB, these two triangles are congruent, this double dot, these angles are congruent. Angle DAE is congruent. BCE corresponding angles of congruent triangles. At the same time, AD is congruent. CB. Yes, corresponding sides of congruent triangle. Yes. So now these two are parallel and congruent. So what will happen now? This is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram because opposites are parallel and congruent. So these 1, 2, these 3, 4 set. Therefore, quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. It's a parallelogram. Yes. So very simple result. Yes. So now this result, what it says, quadrilateral is parallelogram. We have to prove. ABCD is a quadrilateral. We have to prove that it's a parallelogram. This parallelogram diagonals are bisecting each other. That is, E is midpoint. E is midpoint of both the diagonals. Yes. So now ABCD is the quadrilateral ABCD. The diagonals AC and BD bisect each other. That is AE equal to EC and BE equal to ED. Yes, bisect each other. So we have this relation. That's why AE congruent to CE, BD congruent to DE. So AE congruent to CE, BE. Sorry, very sorry. This is BE. BE congruent to SED. So here now AE, EC, AE, AE, CE, AE, CE, and AEB, AEB, CED. Yes, vertical opposite angles. Then BE, DE, BE, DE. Yes, this is correct. BE, DE, this part. Yes. That's why now by SAS test, these two triangles are congruent by SAS test. So EAB congruent ECD, EAB, this angle congruent ECD. So this angle. Here these two angles congruent, therefore these sides parallel we say. At the same time, since these two are congruent, triangles are congruent, these sides are, this side also congruent, the pair of side also congruent, that is AB, CD. Now, the same way, AEEC, angle AED, AED congruent, CEB, 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 DE, DE congruent, DE, this result. By SAS test, these two triangles are congruent. Side triangles 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are congruent. Therefore, DAE, DAE, this is DAE, these two dot angles, and here is BCE, these two dot angles. These two are congruent. Therefore, AD congruent CB. AD congruent CB, because corresponding angles are congruent, corresponding sides are congruent triangle. Since these two angles are congruent, these two angles are congruent, we say AB, here AB parallel CD, AB parallel CD and AD parallel BC. Yes, because these angles are congruent. These angles are congruent. This is pair of alternate angles. Pair of alternate angles are congruent. Corresponding sides are parallel. AB and CD, AB and CD. These two parallel. AD, BC parallel. At the same time, these two are congruent. Pair of opposite sides parallel and congruent. So this quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Yes. Thank you for watching this video.